Okay, welcome back. Thanks so much for supporting my pages as well, team. And everyone, thank you so much that's got on the 36-hour pre-order for the Australian Citizens and the Aussie Patriot gear that I'm making through iFighter. iFighter is my clothing brand that I've been making stuff for many, many years, for many, many events. And I've used it to support and raise funds for many different areas, demographics, from veterans to first responders to foster kids to victims of sexual assault. So iFighter was designed and called iFighter for the simple reason that it means I fight, you fight, we're all fighting for something, which is why I called it iFighter. Apologies too as well for looking a bit like Frankenstein here. Unfortunately, in 2010, when I was in Afghanistan, about 2 months into my trip, I developed a severe rash that was burning my skin, and it was burning it so bad that I ended up getting a no shaving chit. And for anyone that's not in the army, a chit is just basically a piece of paper that's given to you by the doctor that says you no longer are required to shave. You are allowed and excluded from shaving, because as soon as I was shaving, my skin was breaking out. So since I've come back, they've treated me for so many different things, because when it goes really bad, it'll spread all the way up there, and they treated it for psoriasis and dermatitis and everything else. But they're still thinking that maybe it was some sort of bug or something that got under my skin. But to date, I've been trying lots of different creams, and all I'm doing now is I try and shave every second day and put all my creams and stuff on. So that's why, if you're wondering why I'm looking extra ugly and more ugly than I normally am, that's the reason, team. There's no way this face is ever going to look pretty anyway. But yeah, so with the shirts, I know the shirts are pretty confusing to people. They are confusing because the fastest way to get a pre-order out, and the pre-order is simply so that I can grab the orders within a 36-hour period. I can then sit down, make sure that I've got all the graphics printed, everything else that I need to do in order to get those products, get that off, get that posted, and try to get to you by the 31st of August. And it's already a super tight timeline. It really, really is. Anyone that has ever had anything to do with manufacturing clothing, or screen printing or heat printing or anything else like that, there's so many things that go into it, and especially having the amount of hoodies and everything else like that being produced so that we can actually use them. And on that note, thank you for those people that have already jumped on, have already been buying hoodies and t-shirts to support the cause. Everything that I'm doing for that iFighter, like I said, iFighter is used to help raise funds for so many different things, and it'll be no different from the order that we've got going through here. So thank you so much, Australia.